Sausage time again. 1, 2. 7 kilos of meat. I'm just going to run it through the mincer a second time with the fat added as well. So there's 1 kilo of pork fat. I just need 1 more kilo, and I'm going to have to chop it up quite small so it can go through the mincer. I'll just put it through the mincer once more to mix with the fat. Absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. God, I love pork fat. I'm using Victory knives. Super good knives. Everyone knows about them in New Zealand. They are crazy sharp knives, thin steel. They do get dull quite easily, especially if you're cutting on a board back and forth like that. So what I do just with a steel, all I'm doing is using the weight of the knife. I'm not pushing at all. So just the weight of the knife on it. 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3, 4, that's it. Now I'm going to put a bowl of spring onions in these ones as well, just for something different. I'm just going to grind it all into the sink, transfer it back to the bowl, mix it by hand. You're always going to get some meat that's stuck in the worm because there's nothing to push it through once you've done. The easiest way is just to feed a slice of bread through there, push all the meat out, and then when the bread starts to come out, catch it with your hand and discard of it. Or you can just mix it in. It's only 1 piece of bread. It's not going to make any difference. Now for the almost fun part. One of these, Dunningham's sausage meal, and 2 litres of water. 2 litres is the same as 2 kilos, so I'll just fill this up. I'll probably always put a bit more anyway. Usually I do 2.5 kilos, but we'll mix this up first and see how it looks. It's a slow process, and I always just use one hand because it gets extremely sticky. If both your hands are covered in sausage meat and fat, it's hard to pick things up or try to clean something. This takes a while. Alright, that is done, and you know it's mixed thoroughly because it's very, very sticky. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm using lamb casings. They are quite delicate. They can tear easily if you're not careful. Well, they turned out pretty well. There's no air bubbles. Yeah, they look good. I'll do all of them and then I'll tie them up. It takes a lot longer using lamb casings because they're so small. But I prefer them to using hog casings. I kind of feel like you can eat more of them. This is going to be a pretty long run of sausages. That's a lot of tube going on there. So take your sausage, decide how long you want it, pinch, bring it up to measure against your string, pinch that, twist. So your first bit comes up on there, pinch and twist those together. So you got the spare one and you got 2 linked together. So your 2 that are linked together, what I do is I just bring them over on top of the long string, put it on there, pinch, twist and bring through a double, twist it. So you got your double again, put it on there, that comes through, twist. That is a beautiful thing. That took a while. Those skinny lamb casings do take a lot longer. I'm just going to bag up the rest of this mince and then clean up. I find that very satisfying. These are just really handy size for when you want to grab a bag of mince out the freezer. I could have used that for more sausage, but yeah, I did need some mince. Yummy.